Last time in the Gravitas Legacy, we created May, settled her into her new home, and started her down her path as a restaurant critic. Now, however, the rains have come to Windenburg. The crumbling isle is covered in fog, and the waves have grown restless. The perfect atmosphere for a budding writer. After her late night, May fortunately had the day off. Her whims were for socializing and writing, so, in other words, excellent whims for her to have. She texted all of her friends that she had gone to the Humor and Hijinks Festival with last night and decided to head out for the day. Since she lived in Windenburg, this seemed like the perfect time to go to the coffee shop. South Square Coffee, here we come. Upon arriving at South Square, May set to introducing herself to the barista, Becca Clark, as she would be taking up a stool and likely not ordering anything for several hours. Good terms with your barista can go a long way. Ever Needy Candy texted her the moment that May tried to talk to someone else, asking if she should get to know Eliza Pancakes. May told her, yet again, to make up her own mind. Why was Candy always texting anyway? Surely May wasn't that interesting, and her judgment wasn't the most sound either. May started writing, feeling pretty confident in herself as more people began to flood the busy coffee shop. This led to her meeting several interesting ladies. Jade Rosa was very attractive, but May had distinctly bad chemistry with her. She met a fellow writer, Mikey, and Mikey's roommate, Ulrike, who was exactly her type, but although they immediately started flirting with one another, May just had a bad feeling about Ulrike somehow. Nevertheless, it was nice to get out and have such beautiful eye candy all around, since her watcher had a particular fondness for the Windenburg playables and had given them all nice makeovers. Since May wasn't meshing super well with anyone she was meeting, I had her introduce herself to the flirty Siobhan Fyres. They instantly each thought the other was fun to be around and hit it off. Mostly. Do you want to get out of here, maybe? Get a little tied up with each other? Siobhan asked. No, I don't really know you that well, May tried to explain. Sorry, I'm just trying to make some new friends right now. I guess you could say I'm a little tied up with that. That's okay, Siobhan told her. I know I can be a little too self-assured sometimes, but you're just so pretty, I had to give it a shot. Around that time, Stevie shot her a text. About that promotion you were telling us about last night? Congrats! I think dinner at the Sunny Side Up diner would be the perfect way to celebrate. You in? May looked up at Siobhan. Wanna go to dinner with me? She asked. The dinner Stevie had arranged included all of May's friends. It took a bit for Sunny Side Up to seat them, since it wasn't often that they needed tables that big. But before they'd even got in the door, May got a text. I'm calling to inform you that your great second once removed cousin's friend's grandpa has passed away, and for some reason has left a vast fortune specifically to you. Will you accept it? Ever naive May replied, Money, give now. Very well. However, now that you've accepted, I must inform you that you will only get this money if you become married within 7 days. Those are the terms. Good luck and congratulations on this next chapter in your life. Were they serious? Like, seriously. How could she get married for money like that? When they were finally seated outside, May couldn't stop getting distracted by the drop-dead beautiful waitress that was serving them, Lydia Spencer. Nevertheless, she managed to pull herself together enough to have a wonderful time with her friends. Everyone loved the meal except Diego, who was, of course, far too picky for diner food, especially the weird mix of omelets and wine that everyone had chosen. While May and Marcus Flex chatted about the food and the world in general, Siobhan and Stevie entertained the whole table, and Siobhan and Diego, in particular, seemed to enjoy trying to out-flirt each other. May headed home late again. Midway through the night, stomach churning, it turned out that Diego was right after all. May had food poisoning. "You have got to be kidding me. Diego can't be right," she complained to the restaurant. "This has made me so sick I'm just about to glitch." Off to work again. May got the order to only give a positive review for South Square Coffee. There had to be a good reason, and she had really liked South Square Coffee, so she went ahead and did the review as asked. While trying to relax after a hard day, since May wanted to go on a hike, I decided to see if Ulrike wanted to go on a date with her, which was a firm no. So May called her back up and asked to go as friends. And then Ulrike promptly left the lot without going on the hike. Both May and her watcher can get the hint. Thanks, Ulrike. Resign yourself to unplayed life. For now, May hikes alone. She even met a ghostly Kodama while she was in the graveyard. After her hike, May invited Siobhan over to hang out. "Your shoes are really nice. Wish I'd had more comfortable ones for my hike," she said. She learned that Siobhan was self-assured, as if that wasn't already evident, and the flirtation began yet again. What she hadn't known was that Siobhan had a playful side, as evidenced by her splashing in the pond. Feeling pretty confident herself, May decided to do a bold pickup line, which went over very well. Siobhan had to go, however, and May headed in to bed. After work the next day, May worked to increase her confidence. Clearly, self-confidence was the way to win over beautiful women like Siobhan. After she raised her charisma a level, she asked Siobhan on a date, and Siobhan accepted. Where to go, not a nightclub. The old quarter bar was more May's speed. They had a really nice time there playing foosball. It was night-night, and both of Siobhan's parents were there, so May got to meet them. After a while, May's limbs kept looping between taking pictures and playing foosball, so that seemed a clear indication that it was time to go, after some pictures with those dashing knights. Even though she felt a bit bashful, a kiss was really the right way to end the first date, after which May felt completely smitten. May received congratulatory texts about her new relationship from her ever-supportive friends throughout the night, but none from Candy, curiously. The next day, May worked from home since she was out so late the night before. Siobhan invited her to go to the park, which was a wonderful way to spend the day. They got disturbing prank calls, practiced kissing in front of the mirror, and got their flirt on. Eventually, though, May did have to do some actual work, and she headed home. As it was spooky day, she kept getting trick-or-treaters while she was writing. Boy, the kids of Windenburg were cute. She was feeling pretty good about herself when Siobhan texted her, confessing in a giant block of text that she had a boyfriend who apparently had a ring. "I don't know what you should do," May replied. "I think you should probably figure it out for yourself. I thought we were dating, Siobhan. I met your parents. I don't even understand what's going on. Make up your mind." Around that time, May completed the next step of her aspiration. She is killing it. And then she decided to make grilled cheese and nearly, really, truly, definitively killed it. The fire raged for hours and destroyed the entire house. R.I.P. house. May was put out by a particularly impressive firewoman, Roxanne Emery, and had to spend thousands of simoleons to fix everything. Now she really needs to get married. May invited Roxanne over the next morning to thank her. Roxanne was exactly her type, and yet they had bad chemistry. Apparently, May likes a bad girl. Later on, Siobhan texted her. "Hey May, it's me. Do you want to go out on a date?" Siobhan asked. "I know you just had that fire, and I was thinking the perfect balanced spa would be a good way to relax our cares away. I think we should talk anyway." At the spa, there was a bad thunderstorm, which was not relaxing. It was in the spa, though, that May decided to throw out caution. Life was too short, and she couldn't wait too long. She was a legacy founder, after all. She got Whims to both ask Siobhan to move in and adopt a child. They went back to May's house to discuss it. Life is too short. I was set on fire about 5 times when I burnt that grilled cheese. Move in with me. Yes, Siobhan said quickly, with none of the hesitation she had shown to the ring from her soon-to-be ex-boyfriend, Sergio. We've been dating so long already. What, 2, 3 days? It's about time. If you liked this episode, please comment, like, and subscribe. The next one is likely going to be out next Tuesday. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter at WitchlingSimmer, where I mostly post Sims 2 gameplay, or you can check out my other videos. Thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome day. Bye!